Hi, my name is Lisa and I'm from the Econ Tutoring Center, and today we're going to look at checking for outliers in statistics. So if you watched the previous video, I'm using the same data set so you can follow along. And so let's begin. So one method to check for outliers is called the 1.5 times IQR rule, and IQR is the interquartile range. So the interquartile range is IQR equals quartile 3 minus quartile 1. And in a previous video, we determined how to find these two out of the data set. So to quickly review how we got these two values is we'll look at the data set, right? So there's 13 values in this data set. So let's first find the median. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be the median. Therefore, to find quartile 1 and quartile 3, it would be the median of this set and this set. So if you look at these numbers, there's 6. So the middle number would fall somewhere in between 3 and 5, which if you find the average, 3 plus 5 divided by 2 equals 4. So the quartile 1 would be 4 in this case. And then to find quartile 3, it would be the median of these numbers, and again there's 6. So it falls somewhere between 8 and 9. So if we quickly solve that, it would be 8 plus 9 divided by 2 equals 8.5. So now that we have quartile 1, quartile 3, we can now use this rule, which is the 1.5 times IQR rule, to find the outliers. So first let's find the interquartile range. So what you would do is you would just take quartile 3, which is 8.5, and subtract it from quartile 1. So 8.5 minus 4 equals 4.5, right? And then what we would do is now plug this into the equation to determine outliers. So we do 1.5 times 4.5, 6.75. And so what you do now with this value is you take the minimum, which we would determine to be 2 because this is in order, and the maximum, and you use this value to determine outliers. Because what an outlier is just a value that's so far out of this data set that it's considered an outlier. So what we would do to find the minimum outlier is you take the minimum value, so minimum value, and you subtract this number, the 6.75. And you want to subtract it because you want to see how far to the left a number could go before it's considered an outlier. So this is going to give you a range that you have to determine. So in this case, 2 minus 6.75 would give us negative 4.75. So a number to be considered an outlier for this data set would have to be less than negative 4.75. Okay, so now to determine the other outlier, since there's 2, the maximum, so you take the maximum number and add, because you want it to be bigger than, you would add what you get for this. So in this case, that would be 6.75. So 12 plus 6.75 is 18.75. So for a number in this data set to be considered an outlier, it'd have to be greater than 18.75. Our data set does not have any outliers. Again, if you look at the negative side too. So I hope this helped, and if you have any questions, you can visit us at the Tutoring Center or comment below. Thanks.